What's going on? My apologies. Tyra Spaulding is her name. Tyra Spaulding is the young lady. I just completely ruined that. Tyra Spaulding is the young lady's name who passed away, who was being gang stalked, y'all. So I apologize. I pinned it in the comments too when I was replying to a mention. But Tyra Spaulding is her name. Not Paulding. Tyra Spaulding. I think I had all of it wrong. But anyway, I just wanted to clear that up and let y'all know that, man. Hope y'all having a safe and blessed night. Always remember, God is your idol. You understand what I'm saying? God is your idol. That is who He wants you to idolize, and that's why He's worshipped the way He is. He gave you life, so that is your idol. You know what I mean? I know it's okay to have. We have people want to have idols and as have people as look at them as idols, but in all nationality, what makes an idol also has to be, everybody has flaws, but that is a lot of idols are chosen by who? Satan. Everything that is a lot of things that's done is to cover up everything that God meant for it to go. That's it. He's still fighting God. He just using people. That's it. He still pissed that he's down here. So he wreaked havoc. You know what I mean? And ruined the minds of billions. You know what I mean? So God is your idol. He's your idol, man. That's the only idol that you got. Straight up. It's God. I appreciate all y'all support, man. Taking time out to watch my videos. But I apologize again. I completely ruined that young lady's name. Rest in peace, Tyra Spaulding. Tyra Spaulding. I'm gonna make sure I put this in the title too. I don't care. I'm gonna put it in the title. Yeah, yeah, man. I appreciate all your support, but God is your idol. You know what I mean? And never feel so never think so low of yourself that you trying to measure yourself up to somebody else, man. You don't know that person's struggles. You don't know what that person had to go through. You know what I mean? God always wants you to put the focus on yourself. Focusing more on yourself and your self growth will get you some places, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna still have people pocket watching you and trying to make sure and want you to, because it was designed like that. It was built, and a lot of people was just put in your life just to continue. Certain people just to continue to hold you wherever they want you at, hold you back from the beginning. You know, you have to come out of this spell. So a lot of people they didn't expect to snap out of these MK Ultras. That's some, and a lot of times people don't snap out of it until 30 some years later. You know what I mean? And then stuff like this you talk about, people think you cuckoo. You know what I mean? That's not what it is. It's just the truth. You know what I mean? God is your idol. God is your end all be all. That's it. You don't have to. It's okay to love individuals, but you have to understand that everybody you see is just like it's just like anybody else out here in regular day life. It's hard to trust people out here. But you know what I'm saying? But you need everybody needs somebody in their life. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can't look at people and be so wow that you don't think that they would, you know, cut you. You know what I mean? So, you know, but it's a lot of people that who are who they say, as well. You know. I know I have every day I have a lot of things, I'm not perfect. I can clean up a few things, but I'm working on that. But your only mission in life should be one thing. Nothing else matters. You'll get yourself out of that hole. But just make sure you can maintain, so you won't have to hold your hand out. You know what I mean? Even though they're gonna keep tabs on it anyway and try to. But I understand. It was always a war since childhood. A war to step into who you really is and embrace it. It's not easy, man. It's not easy out here, man. For a lot of people that got these missions and chosen. People been out here been homeless for years. People trying to make them homeless. People that lost children. They done lost children, and now the children in cults having sex and doing magic on them. All that kind of shit, man. That shit is real, man. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. That's that for me, man. That's the thing. It's hard. It should be hard for you to ever deal with people when innocent teenagers' lives are never be the same again because of selfish adults. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it, man. People wonder how you still get out of the situations you get out of and how you make it. Even though you may not be rich, but you rich in spirit and you can make it and you're okay with life. They want to keep you isolated, but they don't understand. That's only building for you for your future. That's getting you ready for something special, for somebody special. Because everything in life, everything that you probably went through, what I always say, he gonna double it. He gonna double every knife wound in your back. He gonna make a blessing out of it. He gonna patch it up. You know, people can keep fighting because ultimately it's all about your destiny. Since a child, knew you was special, knew you was supposed to be something, and a lot of people didn't get the support that they were supposed to get. But forgiveness is forgiveness, though. It's forgive yourself for taking a lot of stuff that you shouldn't have took, and but in a lot of situations it's smart because all people really trying to do is to prove that you're unworthy of whatever you got coming in your life. Even if they have people to bait you in the fights. That's all it is. People played puppets for a little bit of cash, celebrated, did all this for what? A failed test. That's it. But rest in peace to Tyra Spaulding. And always remember, y'all, God is your idol. That's why the devil creates a lot of false ones for you to idolize. Y'all, have a great one. I'm out.